Welcome, YouTube. It's your girl. I'm back at it again with the panthologist with the message that you need to go ahead and do this, okay? So, in certain situations, and in this part of it, this is someone that has the bright idea because this is someone that needs that they need this so bad because they looking so bad right now. This is someone that was hoping that they can get their officer friends. And I'm letting y'all know too that this is how they will set you up when they know that they did wrong. This is someone in hopes that they were supposed to send a message to you at the beginning of the week, okay? They wanted to wait till Friday, but this is someone trying to provoke something to go, something in. Yeah. This is someone that was hoping to go ahead and deliver the message to you on Friday. But prior to them giving you the message, like I said, for me, they've been watching and stalking from right over there at the View Hotel. Last night they brought the two buddies from they had rented the Home Depot vehicle. Then it was the Dodge Ram. This is not the 1500, but this is the one where they got the two wheels in the back. So isn't that like a 2500 or something like that? But these are their buddies switching out every now and again when these officers get off duty from the other county, they'll come connect with this buddy because it's like dude that works up here at the fucking hotel. So they thinking I don't fucking know, but it's like all right, they pull some dumb shit whenever it comes to me going and keeping my stability and what I got going on. That's how I know it's like y'all doing a legal investigation for one. Two, this is harassment. Three, this is severe stalking in the worst way that you can do. You got cameras and recorders in the room that I can clearly prove because it's like shit, how they know what we was going to do. Well, if your stupid ass didn't sit here and participate in the dumb shit, now you sitting here, I'm rubber, you're the glue. Everything you fucking doing is backfire every single time. And it's like, how the fuck you know? They will come try to deliver the message to you on a Friday. For somebody, they're going to try to approach you in an aggressive way on Friday to arrest you. So you will have to be in holding on the weekend so they could do whatever it is once they call their CO friends in the precinct to try to get you set up and beat up, harmed, and all this other shit. If not, try to give you prescriptions that you don't need. They try to inject you with shit that you don't need because they feel like once you're arrested and you're in prison, you unconsented and you give up all your rights to your body. That's what they feel that they was gonna do. And then on Monday, when it was time for them to present you to you, they was supposed to set up and say, oh, they on the live, they passed away, or something happened because this was somebody that was plotting to tell the inmates, hey, this person said this and they did this to some kids or something like that. Because you know the people that get hurt the worst is people that do shit to children. And this was an officer that was willing to bet his life on the line to go say this shit, to go to a jail out here to fucking 33rd to do this shit. Someone was also planning and hoping like, oh, we can draw them in with these food things, and when they travel to these places and whatever rental car that they get, we gonna put this in the back of it and pull them over. And then when we get ready to pull them over, this is with somebody that was plotting from here to Tampa down to these other areas like Focus, like they needed me to go down south, right? And I'm just sitting here like, wow, that would have been an elaborate idea if I didn't catch on to what it is that you were doing. It seemed like great places down to they wanted to set it up like, oh, well, we noticed that she's liking this place to Eatonville. And we know she's liking this place to go to this food place. And they was hoping like, oh, you know what? She's probably going to get tired and want to be there. So we're going to move back and allow her to get these rental cars. So then we'll put some drugs in this one. And then it'll be crazy because they're going to ask, well, which car did you want? Right? So see, if I had went on ahead and got a different car, they would have been like, shit, well, this is the only car we got. This is the whole plot and plan that they was hoping to go along with this. Somebody from the land, the 352 area code in particularly, because the key's sticking out. It's a 352 number, a 754 number, and a 954 number that's talking right now. Those are the three telephone numbers that whoever it is that's going to be looking into it, those are the three numbers that you're going to be seeing: 352, 754, 954. That's Fort Lauderdale. That's what Miami, Homestead down to Miami area. 352, that's what, Daytona, DeLand area? Yeah. So why would we go ahead and carry out something towards an individual that clearly, even all the folks that you didn't have sent over here from Osceola, because it's like somebody know that if we pulled our people from Orange County to do this, we are definitely going down. So you had to use your people from Seminole County in Osceola County that when they off duty, in a big ass confirmation, when they was off duty, going over here to the View, and then y'all had to take that away and start going here. Okay, I need y'all to go get these rental cars from Penske. I need you to get the rental cars from a Home Depot. So now they're working with Home Depot to get away with this. Like Buddy had a whole equipment set that I can see clearly was from a fucking police station. That's why I said they was doing it from Seminole County, Osceola County, because Orange County said we have to pull back because they know that if we get involved in that, we gonna have a problem because we are already in investigation. See, that's why you gonna learn the fucking value of quit taking the word of fucking people, and they trying to say someone's incompetent. And now y'all sitting here, this person is not incompetent if they can figure out our whole plan on what we were doing. You wanted to set a person to the room next to me on the side, because every time they do it, it's going to be a room on both sides of you, and it's going to be somebody above you and somebody right behind you. So every night, like last night, they pulled the stupidest shit. The worst thing that you could do, you didn't know how to tell your fucking stupid ass people to shut the fuck up when a motherfucker is talking. If you didn't want me to know, energy is energy. They was spewing so much fucking negativity that it allowed me to break through to figure out what the fuck it was and who was part of whose crew. Then you getting mad because it's like, oh, we're gonna play Blues Clues. Well, Blues Clues is in your motherfucking face, ho. Cause now y'all sitting here mad because you're going off of somebody's word and they can't even fucking verify half the shit that they're saying. Carl, you listen to the Dawkins. I ain't deal with the fucking Dawkins since I graduated in fucking 2007. That was Carla's first time coming around me for my son's fucking funeral. But I'm sorry, Kiara Latrice Chapman couldn't come around because why? Please explain that to me. She was right here in the city. Oh, I'm sorry. She's the one that's been signing it. Carla has been helping her to sign on the behalf to get the money. Because Kiara's just dark skinned, but the thing of it is Kiara's dark skinned. She's way darker than me. So in order for y'all to go ahead and carry this shit out, there has to be someone close to my complexion. And the only one that is that bitch out there in Texas that was married to my first husband. See, and then that's one person from Texas. Then, like I said, the next one, Natea, that's in Indianapolis, right? The next one is Janaya, right? But y'all gotta realize, ain't nobody paying attention to my eyes, though. Because ain't none of their eyes similar to mine. And the ones that are making their eyes similar to mine, they're having to get what? Plastic surgery. I ain't had no type of plastic surgery at all. But these motherfuckers got BBLs. They got to go get the lipo. They got to get all this shit to look like a fucking person. So you mean to tell me as y'all trying to be an authority and run a fucking game and they tattoos ain't matching mine? I done had the tattoos here since 2007. Them hoes that's trying to get theirs now, that's recent. I done had mine since I had high school, since I had my first baby. And then it was crazy that y'all used my daughter because my daughter's face is similar to mine. She's just not my same complexion. And see, that was the weirdest, dumbest shit. You gonna use a fucking 16, 17-year-old to do your dirt? You deserve a great place in fucking hell, 12 feet under. Fuck the 6 feet. You're using a child? And you manipulated that child? That's why they tell you a lot of fucking kids, y'all sitting here and letting motherfuckers get in the clubs and shit at 18. No, they motherfucking brains ain't fully developed until they really fucking 25. But 21 is when your prefrontal cortex actually kicks in. So y'all making decisions and conversing on LinkedIn. Yeah, confirmation. Y'all conversing on LinkedIn to try to make sure that nobody can link y'all to what the fuck you was doing. You don't think them higher fucking investigators was gonna go ahead and look at y'all LinkedIn? You think they weren't gonna look at the Zoom? You think they weren't gonna look at the Microsoft Teams? And y'all sitting there have the audacity. Where's the incompetence? Yes, don't worry, I'll wait, because whoever you gonna send this fucking video to, because y'all keep sending it to motherfuckers to come watch this shit. And the most amazement that you can fucking get, that the elaborate plan, I'm gonna deliver the message on a fucking Friday, so I can set them up and get them away quickly. It ain't gonna go that way, because as soon as you do this shit, the person who decide to go ahead and try to pull out in that car, immediately as soon as you pull up to the door, they're gonna wait for you to knock, and they're gonna wait to see what the fuck it is that you do and say. Because for somebody today, didn't you get in a new partner that got to ride with you today? Somebody fit to be mad as fuck. Yeah, I got to ride with the rookie today, and the rookie, you thinking the rookie fit to go with you along today, right? Go ahead. I want you to go ahead and draw it out, because as soon as you get ready to do this shit, you ever sat there, you wanted to make all the noise and get all your buddies to come watch from the window to see what you was about to do? But you about to watch your own self get fucking arrested and surrounded. Because while your buddies been watching at the view, and you thought you was paying other people too that you thought was cruel and participating with you, not knowing that you had inside. I kept trying to warn you, dumbass. It's insiders too. Confirmation. So when you get ready to go do your elaborate plan to go ahead and arrest that woman or that man, know that your elaborate plan fit to go to the biggest shit, and you fit to suffer the biggest embarrassment. You 1 fucking year from your pension. But you been, not to mention, you wanted some of this type of money too. Go ahead, bring that message if you want to, and you try to arrest that man or that woman at their door, and watch how quick you fit to be embarrassed on every news station. Because I'm telling you right now, every news station right now, and for somebody, your favorite station is CNN. What you gonna feel like when you got to see your own self on CNN, and your whole family got to see that everything that same person you was talking about, and you had them come to my YouTube, you had them at my TikTok, and how stupid will you feel when they got to realize, like, damn, that woman was telling the truth word for word, and they knew I was telling the truth from the beginning, because it was stinging like a motherfucker, because it was like, damn, I did say that. Oh, I did do that. Because you did. Y'all knew y'all was dog wrong. Ain't nobody come talk to me. Ain't nobody come verify nothing. But you sure did try to use people that call themselves fucking family that I ain't ever fucking been dealing with. Make it make sense. Because them dollars and change that you getting, you basically taking blood money. You take money from money they don't even fucking belong to them. And then, oh, whoever went to go touch that money, and it's just like, damn, it's slipping. Like somebody's nervous as fuck. Why my palms are sweaty? Somebody is nervous as shit. You about to get sick as fuck before you get ready to do it. Somebody realizing, like, damn, why I got the bubble guts. Somebody's gallbladder. Somebody's stomach ain't got the strongest stomach. I'm nervous. You about to shit on yourself before you get ready to do some shit. Give me 50 feet. My ancestors is not playing with none of y'all motherfuckers. Because every time you get ready to do something, we got it. Oh, we got it. No, we ain't got it. They found out that plan. Oh, we going to send in this person. No, you're not fit to take somebody from a different county to come work for you for the day. Yeah, I want to give you another shift. Somebody just got off a 12-hour shift. You trying to offer them something. Hey, can you do something for me? A favor for a favor? But you didn't get the proper authority from the general or the captain of your precinct to do so. The reason being why somebody is Russo, some shit like that, you didn't get the permission from the person that you're supposed to get it from. And the fact that you didn't do that, and that person come this way, and all it's going to ask is, what was that person's name? This is someone that feel like, oh, damn, if I go in, don't say nothing. No, it don't work like that. And you know that. You're going to hope that you can get to come and pull up and turn your camera off. No, your car still has, all your vehicles got fucking GPSs on it. They know all it requires you to do. Like, you can sit there and look at police cars, and they got numbers on those police cars. If you can, even if they don't want to give you the badge number, you know what police car came. Like I said, you can build your own fucking paper trail regardless. Even if they want to do bullshit investigations. Hey, officer, on this day, this is the police car that came. The police car 76-547 came out today. 76-547 car came out today. Car 69663 came out today. You write the date, the time that that vehicle came out, if you catch their last name or not. You can write that shit down. And this is like someone hoping that you don't know how to do that shit. But these are also the same officers that be having the audacity. Yeah, they be getting around town. I need you to prove that. Who I done slept with? I need y'all to prove that. I need y'all to really fucking prove who I'm sleeping with around town. Because half y'all motherfucking officers, that especially when y'all keep sending out Santana and Santos and Nate and Take My Way, O'Brien and them, you keep sending the same motherfucking officers over here. You want to know what's even more fucking crazy? If, like for some of y'all, it ain't even no if. When it comes to it, you could go ahead and tell whoever the person that gonna try you, hey, there's a restaurant right here, Days Inn off of OBT, the Florida Mall area. It's called Tu Casa. You want to know how fancy they love to make their presence known? I can guarantee when you get ready to roll them cameras, and if they choose to not give you the cameras and be like, oh, all our videos get erased, go ahead and shut down that motherfucker restaurant. Food code violation anyway. Because you want to know what was the craziest fucking thing? Tu Casa has been under the fucking investigation ever since I came to this place. So meaning, if you felt that you was going to do the most demeaning shit, that shit was on camera. Half of the people that you thought were immigrants really wasn't immigrants. They were fucking FBI agents. You thought they was sent in from your little Colombian fucking friends and didn't know it was a fucking Fed that you had in that restaurant that whole time to watch how fucking deep you would do this shit. Now, the blessing was the woman was hoping like, hopefully she could catch on and smell it or taste it or something. You can tell when somebody has to feel bad or somebody, it's always a look in a person's eyes that you gonna know. See, your cooks, all your cooks when cooks, oh, that was that feds, IA, you thinking all these motherfucking spots, even down to these motherfuckers who own this fucking hotel, you thinking everybody that they was working with was like, yeah, I keep the secret. Every penny has been counted. Every dollar that you have accepted has been counted. So y'all been thinking that y'all was getting this money like, yeah, I got this money. I got that money is sitting there being counted from it down to y'all using crypto, down to you taking paper money because y'all wanted to avoid doing bank transactions. Some of you was doing wire transfers as if it was a business affiliation of yours to have some kind of contracts with that through a trucking company. All that shit was watched. That's like some shit for the crash and burn in somebody's face today, because this is like somebody was saying, who got to go deliver the message today? And somebody's like, shit, we got to go deliver this message. But then they realizing the message that you getting ready to deliver, that's going to put a lot of people in trouble. They just need you to deliberately do something fuck up because you have one fucking job. Give the person back their money. Give them the paperwork that they need. But y'all want to keep playing this dummy money and you want to play a power move, right? You want to be the ultimate Scorpion. You wanted to ultimately believe in Sheila Deshawn Rawls. You ultimately wish Sheila Deshawn Adams Taylor is her original birth certificate name. She took on Chapman once they did the first few bodies. Carla Lynette Chapman Dawkins. Carla's last name is originally Chapman, but Carla had to get rid of Chapman once, her cousin said, quote unquote, she said Niecy did scam on her, which I feel she did it the other way, because how Niecy passed away is crazy that y'all had insurance policies on our cousin Niecy. Niecy was in Alabama. So yeah, bodies on top of bodies, and I'm going to keep on fucking talking. I will take all y'all hoes down. One man strong. Off the muscle. You think I'm doing this shit for me? On my dead babies. Not just my son. Babies. This is personal. You wanted to, and it's business at the same time. Fuck your feelings, fuck your family, and all that shit. It's business. The same way it was business when y'all took that money to feel it was okay to do this demeaning shit versus asking questions. This is where you gonna learn. Like I said, I'm the type of woman. We're not gonna be sitting here with Tiffany and Brittany listening to the bullshit that they talk about when Stephanie leaves the fucking table, and they can't say the same shit that they were saying about Stephanie when she left the table and came back. No, Tiffany and Brittany, tell me what you said about Stephanie real quick. Tell me what you said about Stephanie. Guess how quick they gonna zip their lips and not want to say shit. Cause Tiffany and Brittany will be willing to do that as soon as they get the next man or woman in their crew, or they man up or babied up, cause they talking all about fucking Brittany, or Brittany is talking about Tiffany. Y'all ain't learned that yet. So y'all been moving off the strip, but I can see how you moving because it's a whole lot of fucking money. I didn't have money since I was a fucking kid. And then the audacity of you to fuck with my shit. All you have to do is fucking ask, but you wanted to steal and use a dumb motherfucker to do it too? Oh, she ain't gonna know. Nah, bruh. Y'all thought my memory was gone. Y'all trying to say she fall grown, she on this drug, that drug. No, any drug that came into my system recently is because of y'all motherfuckers. I know which dispensaries I went to. I know who I bought from, and if I gotta bring all of y'all motherfuckers down, I will with fucking ease, with not a blink in the eye. You think, but think about my children. Fuck you and your kids. You weren't worried about your kids when you did this shit to me, so why the fuck would I worry about your kids now? You wasn't worried about them, so I ain't got no business worried about them when you wasn't worried about them. That's fair. That's just us. That's just. You didn't care about your kids when you made the decision to go against me like that. Versus, hey, I don't know why y'all talk about that girl like that and she not even here. Ain't nobody bothered to do that. Y'all was okay. Y'all wanted to be goers, right? So let's go along with it with the elaborate plan. We gonna catch them on a Friday, delivered there. We gonna hope to get them to react and be hateful that day. If not, we gonna send back in old dude again because we know she got like a little beef with him, and he can set up whatever it is he gonna set up and send people to go try to, jump on her. But we gonna arrest her even though she's the innocent one, right? That was a plan. But then it's like the plan that y'all wanted to go along with, y'all know for a fucking fact it's gonna be dead wrong and it's still gonna fall on y'all because it's gonna be, the question is how many people's on there. Oh, this is the person that's saying, nah, I'm gonna tell the rookie to work right, that it was just a one-on-one type of situation. We already went and told dude and paid him to cut off the cameras on that side of the section. That's why we had them put them in that room that day. So that's why they in that room for that this time, so we can do what we need to do. So we could watch them from the view. I noticed that when they was moving me rooms here at the fucking Days Inn, it's like shit. I was chilling right over there, but I was like shit. Once I hit me back here, they couldn't put me back in 139, but I knew for a fact where the fuck they was eyeballing me at. Then they just required me to sit down in the middle of the night, Sharita, watch, because they got to have the lights on because they want to look at you through the window. The motherfucker, I caught them and recorded their ass sitting there staring through me at the windows. Not just one room, it was about 4 rooms. And it's like, oh shit, yeah, even when you was trying to go into the back of my phone, y'all saw those fucking pictures that you knew you couldn't delete. Their best friend that they part of this so elite, the Sedanos, right here off of OBT before you hit that bridgeway going towards the Target. Yeah, that T-Mobile right there next to the bank and the Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's where they've been getting their friend to say, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? You didn't think y'all asses was under fucking investigation that day. You had all them immigrants sitting in that parking lot. Yes, y'all became a main target that day when you had everybody sitting in your parking lot. So yeah, y'all been under investigation since that day. So the court case that y'all feel like y'all fucking building against me, you making it even better for the feds to do their work. The more that you keep coming towards me, you're building, the case is so fucking thick right now that they watching you just to see what it is that you're gonna do next. So anybody choosing to do anything, they know that you guys are looking to provoke a particular reaction, response, or a behavior. So, meaning anything at this point, if I have to have a reaction at anything, it's going to be considered fucking self defense. Y'all know that. Because it's y'all coming towards me, not me looking for you. It would have to literally be the opposite fucking way. Tukasa and that whole strip. Oh, listen. Instead of just trying to go ahead and be cool, and don't try to be cool today now. Oh, I want to talk. No, you. I talk money though. I talk money because them indictments that y'all feeling like you got. Mm-mm. Oh, now I want to help you. No, you should have fucking been helping a while ago. Leave me the fuck alone now. I don't. Can you? No, I can't work for the state of Florida. I can work for anybody else, but I sure the fuck won't do it for Florida. Well, I can probably do it for Florida, but not here. Thinking I'm unaware about you trying to get somebody to say, hey, you have to leave or you have to do this. You have these people at this hotel make me leave if you want to. You now made a case even fucking bigger than what you even can handle. And if they want to keep receiving, like I said, it's Ramadan. And for the Indian ones, they want their blessings to come in. And if I didn't know how Hinduism work, Punjabi and all that shit, if I didn't know how that shit work, they know that them doing this, they will lose every bit of business that they got. You want to know why? Because them looking into my chart, the Indian ones that y'all didn't know, that was unaware about, oh, she didn't know this or that. The same people that you had sent in to grab some of my underwear, because I'm like, damn, why am I missing underwear? Y'all motherfuckers is weird out here. Wanted to create obstacles and challenges because you didn't want me to channel shit. Y'all weird. Y'all weird because it's nothing but facts. Y'all was out here celebrating earlier. Ooh, we got them. We got them. No, you didn't get anything but getting caught about what the truth. All you did was get yourself caught in what it is. I do this shit naturally. You wanted me to slow down. You wanted to slow down me getting my money. Because y'all too busy trying to be in there. Y'all trying to disrupt this shit. You want to send an officer for fucking what? Oh, we just came to see and check on you. You know, somebody made a loud complaint and said that you were screaming yesterday. We just want to come check on you. Y'all motherfuckers ain't been checking on me. So now you want to send an officer because of what? Last night? But last night I can go ahead and pinpoint where they came from, who they were with, and who they affiliated with. Down to the couple, the little indie couple that came yesterday with the Muslim that was covered in shield yesterday. Your two buddies that rented the Home Depot car that came from, I'm getting really Boca something, Pompanos, that rented those two cars right there. So your two other officer friends from down south, from Palm Bay, West Beach, West Palm, whatever the fuck, that had the yeah, because all they got to go do is see who recently rented a small box Home Depot truck. Too easy to go find that contract, right? All you got to do is figure out what contractor people did you get to go ahead and stay at the, what was the room right behind her? It's gonna be the same one. So if I'm in 140 in the front, they in 140 in the back. You see how that works? This is like somebody saying, oh, well, this is, they have an attitude. What attitude that I got? The attitude of fucking gratitude, and that your ass is fucking ungrateful, that you feel like you trying to prove a point for money that you stole. But like I said, that risk assessment alone, while you sitting there, somebody's name is Malone. Malone and Mahoney. McCollney. Yeah, all of y'all, they risk assessment. Risk assessment. That's all your precinct got to do is do risk assessment. Where your money coming from? How are you able to afford this car? Because y'all be out here all on the weekend. Y'all went to bike week and shit like that. How were you able to afford it on this $68,000 salary a year? That motorcycle or that Harley Davidson alone is your full paycheck for the year. How was you able to get that? Your income taxes ain't that. Your wife being a nurse ain't even equivalent to that. So that, yes, they got questions, risk assessments. And somebody's like, well, damn, yeah, when they shut down one fucking precinct, don't think they ain't gonna come for the other two. Gunther, whatever the fuck your name is. Gopher, Guther. Yeah, y'all don't want to move on. Y'all think something is not being seen is being seen, but you keep on. It's obscene. It's obscene with what they're saying, but it's factual. Y'all sitting here trying to pull money from this, and it's like, oh, I don't want you to stand your ground. No, I'm standing my ground. I'm not changing the word that I'm saying. Intuitively, you know, it's nothing but facts. Oh, we're gonna punk them. We're gonna make them feel this type of way. They can't see this, but it's fated for balance to come in regardless. I want you hard. Okay, I'm supposed to cry about what? I can't cry about too much shit no more. We did this to your kid. Congratulations. What next? What's happening next? I need y'all to run me my shit though. Uh, you allowed Shannon to get off on the signatures. What Kevin had left behind because y'all was feeling guilty for all that shit y'all did to me as a kid. Oh, then you ain't got no heart. Well, why the fuck should I have a heart for you and your fucking family? Can we just talk this out? Ain't no talking it out. Y'all had an ample amount of time to talk this back out back in fucking February. As a matter of fact, back in January. Y'all have been stalling for the last 3 to 6 months anyway, so you want me to have sympathy for you and your kids for what? For fucking what? For you and your goddamn kids. The same way you said it to me and you allow my kids to be in murderous type of people's hands. But regardless, if you know, however the fuck you gotta go, I'm not gonna stress my motherfucking self out over nothing, nobody, and not one soul. Y'all did that shit enough. Down all the way to that shit to fucking Puerto Rico. Run me my shit from fucking Puerto Rico, cause y'all hoe ass motherfuckers already knew what y'all did was wrong. Then y'all try to, oh, we're gonna make it seem like it's their fault. No, it ain't my motherfucking fault when you sitting there trying to delay something because you wanted something to go a particular way. No, I know when a motherfucker trying to set you up to take your life. I lived with the people who set up people to take people's lives and how they did it and what insurance scams that they've been doing over the fucking years. You still not questioning who gave you permission to take out these insurance policies on this woman and she ain't give you permission. You know what with Sheila's and Georgetta's, you know you can do that with anybody. Mama had did this. Sheila was quick to go ahead and say her mama did it. Georgetta did it. But your bitch ass had more. I had looked in her closet and I was like, let me see how much longer she gonna lie about this shit. Cause yeah, bitch, I was the one that reported your bitch ass to the feds. You, Carla, Sheila, Georgetta, I reported y'all bitch asses. You thinking somebody else did it? No, ho, I did. That's before Puerto Rico wanted to go ahead and get their little bit in. You remember, because you the one that came right before, you know, it was supposed to happen. Me and the kids was already supposed to be gone. You were supposed to get the insurance money off of me, Adrian, and Marcus. We were supposed to been gone, remember? Our last week when we was there in Puerto Rico in Ponce. We was in Ponce. And then from Ponce, we had to try to find our way to go towards Aguadilla to fly out. That's not only that, I was trying to get out of there not once, not twice, but 3 times when I tried to fly out. Yes, I still have my flight itinerary from when they was trying to block me from Puerto Rico. I still got that video recording of y'all and who all was there. And you want to know what's the funniest shit? You sent the same motherfuckers that you had doing that at the airport right back here to Orlando. That's the wildest shit. Crazy is that you've been redlining and it's been way more fucking Spanish people running at the airport, running particular things. You want to know what's even better? Hey, you got Portuguese motherfuckers too. Who gave y'all these positions? Yeah, let's talk about it. Somebody, like, who? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. You should have just gave me my motherfucking money. See, you would have made more money in business and you would have been a little bit more accurate, but you want to be diabolical. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to communicate about what? I'm not concerned about love. I'm not concerned about your fucking feelings. I don't give a fuck about a friend. Don't try to be cool with me because you was the one that was fucking me over and okay with people doing all this shit, poisoning my food and all this other stuff. You wanted to make sure that, oh, okay, they ain't got food right now, but we're going to make sure that they're starving today. We're going to send this older gentleman towards her and he's going to play this role with her like she's cool. And we're going to try to unalive her and take some blood and stuff like that so we can make the story stick. See, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, or this person that's an authority or a police officer or a judge, yeah, you hired this man, but you didn't think that Jimenez, yeah, Jimenez, the name Jimenez is coming out. Juarez is coming out. Santiago is coming out. Yeah. I'm hearing Dominguez. Something that they did last Sunday or on the Sunday. Truth comes out. Y'all was working overtime. You've been working overtime and overtime on your shifts. You need to look into your officers that all of a sudden you need to work these 12 hours. Why you got to work extra 12 hours? Because there's somebody got a son that's sick right now. Didn't know that this child had a bone marrow issue. Somebody's child has sickle cell. So yeah, somebody's child got a blood disease. Somebody's child got a bone disease. Somebody's child got bit by something. Another child has some lymphatic type issues, lymphoma or something like that, leukemia. So y'all out here acting like this shit. That's why I said I know who was the ones that's the Ronald McDonald connected to New Morris Children's Hospital because your child had bone marrow issues. One of you have a Down syndrome child. You didn't think about them, did you? Did you? Because if you lose this job, you ain't got the insurance to make sure that child can get taken care of. All your physical therapies and shit like that, because you had to connect through the Medicaid, which was your friend, what was her name? Once I pick up the paperwork, because she was on my case for my son a long time ago in early 2020. Now she got her own practice, because I remember she was like, yeah, you don't know your son. She was learning from my son's case. Somebody's like, shit, you remember all that shit, bitch? You thought my memory was gone? It's called, hey, the same way as you guys are the great pretenders, I don't know what's going on. You don't ever fucking tell nobody everything you know. The fuck? Uno, reverse. You thought that was the move to go. Somebody ran out of money to go ahead and pay somebody to do something and keep something quiet. No, and don't keep shit quiet. Tell it on the motherfuckers. Because you save yourself by telling me what the fuck somebody did. I don't give a fuck how you tell me. Okay, cool. And I might appreciate it. Because depending on what type of information you give me, I can probably offer you grace. I probably could. But depending on how much information you have. Because y'all still trying to cover up those 3 weapons that you took from the evidence to use because you feel like you're being ridiculed. No, you can only be ridiculed because you remember you was trying to put them through humiliation. Now you're being humiliated because now how many weapons? We got up to 5, 6, 7, 8 weapons, plus there's 3 crates of other weapons and ammunitions that y'all about to find on this motherfuckers. Somebody's favorite color is green. They're definitely Osceola or a sheriff. Gemini. So their birthday is heavily on June 20th, June 13th. Someone could be 38 years old, or they could be carrying their extra 38. So meaning as a police officer, these day and age, you have to report even when you're buying other weapons so they know what weapons you have in the home. And yes, somebody didn't report the fact that they just recently bought a 38 caliber to get away with this fucking crime, right? You do the crime, you do the time. You was the same one that went on ahead and got abomination fluid. You was the one that also had connects to the precinct 33rd. Yes. See, the officers, yes, you're going to have connects with your precincts, but how deep of your connections went and how personal your connections went with some of these people, it should have never been that way. You know what I'm saying? But the elaborate plan, bring the information on Friday, get them provoked on a Friday so we can arrest them on the Friday because, no judge see anybody until a Monday, right? That was the elaborate plan. And that's usually how it goes, especially when people are in ego and pride and they feel like they got to prove something. They're going to try to do it that way, right? Yeah. Somebody just keep moving up the court case where you thought this shit was going to be solved in August. You thought you had it to July. Now you got up into May. Make another move. I guarantee next month. I'm hearing Lamont and Lamonte. Pierre. Yeah. Balance. May 11th. May they all be indicted on May 11th. Every fucking officer, sheriff that couldn't do their fucking job, May 11th, watch your ass sit how you thought you was about to have me sitting. Get your affairs in fucking order. Want me to have feelings? Fuck you and your kids. You wanted to be dark and make sure that I didn't have a place to live, so you're gonna try to pull some shit while I'm out here on the street? Make sure when you get ready to do that, it will require for somebody to not even be able to have something, right? Oh, they don't keep their room dirty. No, they haven't ever been loud. And you want somebody to go ahead and try to report it like that? Whoever report that, they're gonna get a lash back real quick, and they're gonna go right back to the person like, no, it was nothing like that. Please make sure you give it back. Choices and decisions. Intuitively, I know y'all about to feel defeat. This Taurus person is about to feel something. This Aries person whose birthday is April 19th, you're about to feel it. April 2nd. Heavy on the April 2nd. So whatever it is that you're planning to do right now, April 2nd is going to get you real bad. Real. That's the truth. Nothing but facts. You want me to have love and be peaceful with you? Why you want me to be peaceful with you when you was okay with causing chaos to somebody? You was okay with trying to get somebody abused. You wanted me to get the R word, the RAPE. You was going to send in that person to RAPE me to give me a blood disease? You are disgusting. Just to make a story stick? And you were okay with it? Dick Cheney? You was okay with that shit? All for a little bit of change. Somebody paid $10,000. Somebody got $100K. Somebody got $10 million. Just do what I say. That's all you was gonna tell them. Do what you say. Also, this is a hair shop or a hair school or a hair academy. South America, Brazil in particularly. Argentina is looking into something. But Brazil heavily. Notice that a lot of certain things on this strip is changing. There's a lot of Brazilians and Spanish people. The Arabic. Non-drinker. Y'all mad because I don't drink? Next month or last month that was involved in this. Lamonte. Yeah. Y'all was doing this last year. Y'all been doing something for the last 1 to 3 months. Views going up. Account going viral. I'm here. Somebody said we massively fucked up. Indeed. Y'all done sent motherfuckers from Barbados and Dominica for the streets. Community D. I already knew that. Sending motherfuckers with daddy issues. And it shows. A rented house. The next 2 to 3 weeks. From family gossip. Who's using my money. They need to go self-reflect because you want to listen to Veronica, who's a bullshit ass hoe. Physical sensation. She been tricking since she was at fucking TSU. Confirmation. She a fucking dump truck. Do you hear me? Anybody can get it. Or she'll sleep with anybody man that she can see that is happy. That's why her ass sitting there walking around smelling fishy, trying to cover it up with fucking perfume. Instagram. Somebody want to send a message on Instagram trying to butter some shit up. Somebody want to right they wrong. Also, you gonna learn about me. I'm very fucking positive, criticism. Assertive person, constructive criticism. An Aquarius, a basketball player. Somebody wanted to be a hidden enemy. They was like, I don't want to play this shit no more. You can't keep playing with fucking everybody that's gonna figure out what the fuck you got going on. Because whoever this bitch that thinks she show stopping, bitch, you show stopping on my motherfucking money, bitch. I hope you got everything that you spend, you got to give that on back. And when even, he gave it to me. I don't give a fuck who gave it to you, bitch. You spunked it. So now you got to go work a job to give me my ends back. Dividends. Finances or a job opportunity. No, I need a public apology, baby. Y'all been running a fucking investigation for 1 to 3 months and you can't figure that shit out, and I figure that shit out right there on the spot. Yeah, of course the feds got questions because you wanted to cause physical abuse if I got with this basketball player, right? This basketball player or this music person was supposed to give me an opportunity, take me to the Caribbean and shit, right? This is your elaborate plan to get the celebrity saying, yeah, this is gonna make her seem like she got an opportunity. Y'all motherfuckers are opportunists. I know a motherfucker abusive when you see it. They gonna make moves, they make hand gestures, they behave and move in certain ways. And whoever this basketball player is, they already stuck in particular ways and want to be cocky and shit like that. You think I'm finna give his ass a chance? And especially, I don't do Brazilian men. I'm disgusted. You left a dirty taste in my mouth. Y'all dirty to me right now until I can clean it. Do you really have it all together, truly independent? Time to go to the fucking clinic, single, free, and happy. And I'm unbothered. And I'm going to keep it that way. Don't be, oh, can I? You're beyond unbothered. Have a great day. Arrivederci. Diagnosed mental health condition, autism, ADHD, playing with me. Someone could be expecting a truck stop person that got people, yeah, a baby on the way. Somebody at the truck stop, baby on the way. Internal affairs is watching this shit either way. Twins. Somebody expected some twins. Somebody's acting. Ancestors in spirit is on someone's ass right now, shaking my damn head. So someone didn't take heed. Oh, this corrupt DCF and CPS worker and this corrupt home care. I already checked the home care motherfuckers because y'all been watching, right? And you thought that coming in shit was going to be cool and breezy. Sit y'all asses the fuck down. Corrupt DCF and CPS, Melissa, Melinda, whatever the fuck your name is with the braces, with the dreads that took the shit. My ancestors on y'all asses. Y'all wonder why y'all getting all this shit like that. Because y'all wanted to move like molasses, right? Loving them harder won't make them actually, it hinders shit. Y'all wanted to give tough love, right? Study people's faces. Don't allow your past to be in your present. Let it go. It's honestly behind you. However, ask yourself, did you learn from it? Good and bad, what's useful, and make a positive move forward. That's the mentality that I have to have every time. I'll study you. You'll sit there and look into people, whether a situation was good or bad for me, and y'all want me to be bitter in my feelings. I'm not. An emotion is 10 minutes. And in this situation, good or bad, y'all are setting me up for greatness. You feel you setting me up for failure. You're setting me up for greatness. You still, regardless, when it's time for me to stand in front of that judge, they're going to see that there's no incompetence. Because if you arrest me, I still got to see a judge on Monday. You're hoping that if I can get beat up or get harmed in the worst way, which I won't be arrested. I will not be arrested. I'm not going to be arrested because the time that you decide to do that, you will be arrested before I could. This journalist and whoever this news person is that's undercover too is ready to put your ass on CNN News. This investigation is way bigger than what the fuck it is that you can sit here and plot and plan. For the last 3 months, those drones been recording every fucking thing. While y'all been recording me with these illegal fucking cameras in this room, they've recorded every person that you try to recruit in within the last 3 months. Ain't no getting out of it for none of y'all. Inner child work, remother and refather yourself. And I have. Someone recently got veneers or dentures. So this is someone older, and this is someone that want to fill in. Skyline or Skyland, like I said, that's right across the bridge. Critical thinking. That situationship, you're single. Now upset for even trying you. Someone has small lips. Someone did this around January, February. Yeah, the same people that came into the lobby at the sleep-in. Yeah. And you know what was crazy? The same officer that came to the sleep-in was the same officer that ended up showing up here. That's crazy work. I wouldn't want to have to send in the same people twice or three times, but y'all keep sending in the same people over time. Of course, y'all wanted to come in and think y'all was not being seen. But they telling you that I'm under investigation and not to worry about it. No, they actually been under investigation. So anybody doing business with Sheila and Carla for the last 2 years, y'all been under investigation by the feds. So even if y'all been sitting here thinking y'all was getting away with shit, and even when they came to y'all asses in Puerto Rico, my family has been under investigation for the last 10 years. And not from local. It's from federal and higher ups. So y'all wondering why y'all getting certain phone calls right now. Because they've been under investigation for these insurance frauds. And Shane knew what was good for him, but he wanted to keep going, right? You wanted to include your family, now they ass is about to get it too. What y'all mad for? They've been underfed. Look, and y'all was too busy looking into me that y'all didn't look into the motherfuckers who brought me to you. That's the funniest. Like, it's fucking hilarious. That's why it's like, why is she so unbothered and not mad? Why would I be bothered when I already know what the fuck is going on before y'all got involved? This is just mean when the bus come and whenever the feds get ready to do what they gonna do, this shit gonna be like, people gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm just gonna be like, shit, it took you long enough. They not fit to let y'all get fucking close. Y'all think y'all fit to do this arrest, and it's like, damn, how was she able to figure out what the fuck we was gonna do and what's our next move? Don't even think about sending Ingrid in, because I really fucking mentioned a hair salon or somebody that owns that. You think you sending anybody from fucking Infinity Academy to talk to me? Go sit y'all bitch asses the fuck down. Go sit the fuck down. We ain't got shit to talk about. Just run me my license, though. I busted my ass for that nail certificate. I bust my ass for my nail certificate. Run me my shit. Oh, we gonna send in Eileen? No, because Aspire is now under investigation. Because the question is, why are you wanting to work in a hair salon so fucking bad? Like I said, those dividends, time for a massage. I do need a motherfucking massage. I do. Stolen liability funds, personal injury compensation. So understand that regardless if you want to say it's a mental issue, of course it could be right now. Complex PTSD. This is a prolonged fucking abuse on every level. Yes, this is a personal injury case. Run me my shit, bro. You try to stolen identity and everything. Breath of air. Somebody got goosebumps. Of course you're going to get goosebumps. I speak the truth. You spoke truth. It scared them. Couldn't look you in the eyes. Something fit to happen for the next 3 to 7 days. Confirmation. I have no food in my stomach at all. That's how I know it's a confirmation. The health department. I'm a very healthy person. Someone from India. Truth, facts, and accuracy. Because these been the same people been around me. These people from India that live here, they around me every fucking day. All they see, she's chill, she mind her business. These last couple of days, they realizing like, oh yeah, she do got the YouTube. Because of course you pay little buddy to go ahead and do what it is that he do. And he's like, shit, she just minds her fucking business. Every person that you can get in here, even down to the motherfucker that be riding the little white Lexus to do his rounds, she minds her business. But if you're going to come for her, she do have a TikTok and a YouTube. And she will talk about you freely and not give a shit. Smile in her face and trust me, she going to dog your ass out, and I will. They know I'm healing internally and externally. Doing what the fuck I'm supposed to. A toxic, hostile work environment. It is, and I want to work clearly. But clearly, all this fucking dirty fucking energy surrounding me. Because you dirty motherfuckers. Yeah, you dirty. I don't give a fuck if you washed your ass this morning. You're dirty. Two-faced family plotted together with the last person as a final plan. Keep moving forward. Someone wants to be an ally. Somebody from Philly and a group of men that want to be here to help. But someone around you is playing around in your face. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm not fucking surprised. But I'm hearing heavy is a fucking Aries. Somebody got a crush. Scorpio, Sagittarius, someone emotional, abusive, over drinking. Free international travel, which I should have from fucking Frontier and Spirit Airline. Y'all was working with Zacchaeus or Zacharias Malone with that shit. Cause he was there. Lizette Saldana as well. Cause somebody was like, shit, I thought she would never say our name. Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter Saldana, Crystal Saldana. The fuck? Y'all thought what game are we fucking playing? Y'all thought y'all was safe because I didn't mention y'all name? Stevenson's? Y'all sitting here staying away. Y'all try to say I was a molester and all this dumb weird shit. I ain't been none of that shit. Be honest with yourself. I lowered my standards being around you. I lowered my standards for coming back to fucking Orlando. It should have just been a visit and been on my fucking way. Someone just lost their managerial position. A state worker who's fit to get fired today. I'm hearing by noon. A state worker about to get fired today by noon. Paparazzi. Yeah, Yahtzee. Yahtzee is nothing but a game of probability. A state worker having to take accountability. This manager person that don't want to take it. But Eileen Diaz, you are a manager and you are a state worker. So yeah, you got to take accountability for this insurance money and the check that y'all was getting from FedEx up there to the school, because y'all thought I didn't know. Somebody trying to pull up on you. Somebody's name could be Cruz, pulling up on you in a Honda car, SUV, or a crossover. A judge or a corrupt judge will face time regardless. Also, this judge was working with the cartel. But somebody's going to ask this judge, how the fuck you got ties to the cartel? You fucking up your job and your position and your money to come from me without asking the proper fucking questions. Didn't realize that the people you work with were fucking being looked at from the feds. They are looking to pimp you out. Careful. That's why I'm not sitting here to deal with nobody. Oh, you part of the cartel? I know a cartel motherfucker when I see him. That's why it's like, damn, I would reject any fucking body. Oh, he gave you $20,000. What the fuck that got to do with me? That was supposed to be an offering. $20,000 ain't gonna do shit. Should that $20,000 barely cover the startup for my fucking businesses? $20,000 wouldn't do shit. An adult will be passing away. Somebody passing away, this adult passing away feeling regret. They was planning on something, a founder of an organization. Also, this weight loss clinic. What is the name of that weight loss clinic? I'm going to look it up. But they was involved. The Nigerian dude, yeah. I'm hearing Pierre. Life Path 6, childhood wounds. North Dakota, South Dakota. Gang stalkers reporting everything. These people, the money that they give, you giving them what? $500 to like $1,000 or something like that. And the motherfuckers spend it on beer and liquor just to watch it and report. Yes. See, they spend it on beer and liquor. That's it. And they're guilty by association. Why am I getting arrested? You're guilty by association. Folks know you know things. They're just not sure how much you know. They're shamed and embarrassed because they got themselves cautioned. Sex ring workers, escort, strippers, setup girls. 3 females, triplets, somebody high vibration. Don't forget nothing, forgive, let them go. They're analytically trying to figure this out. This Afro-Latina, whatever, Latino. End of a situation regardless. A male hoe that want to change. Somebody that was a gigolo or a male prostitute. Meaning they gave for pay. Your mother or your bio mother is involved currently. They're about to take this motherfucker down. Take that hoe down quick, please. Ohio, what's up, Boyd? Ashley Boyd. Why the fuck would you get involved in this? Active duty or active guard or a veteran? All 7 protected classes being violated. Let me go calm my nervous system and put the phone down. Okay, I got y'all. These motherfuckers said she disrespectful, but she spoke the truth, though. All you had to do was give me my motherfucking money. A child is being suicidal. If my child unalive himself because y'all stupid shit, because y'all want to do shit with housing, they have an extra group chat. I already knew that from the barbershop. This car rental company, this registered person, U.S. Embassy, Puerto Rico, that was using kids between the age of 14 and 19 years old, or trafficking them. Triple boys, the dad. What the fuck is up with this dad? You got it. A Gemini. They in their head. When people do you wrong, they reap karma real bad. I know when people do me wrong, you get real bad karma. I told you, every time a person do me wrong, they either end up unalive, in prison, or in a mental institute. Anytime a person do that. And now I notice that now is either they're going to be unalive or in prison. But now it's getting closer to now. The only option is every time you cross me, the only thing that I have to offer you is the Grim Reaper. And it's not going to be from my hand. It's not going to ever be from my hand. It's because you treated me wrong. I'm not going to do you wrong. I don't have it in me to treat anybody fucking wrong. And I'm not going to start treating people wrong because you're an asshole. But I will tell you about yourself. Don't be friendly with me and you're a fucking enemy. And y'all been the same ones causing the miscarriages and shit like that because you didn't want to put me on like, oh, they do have something special about them. It's okay. Creative ideas, go for it until you finish. This lawyer trying to strategize how to get out of this. Some of y'all fit to be so heartbroken that a lawyer fit to switch up on y'all. A Pisces, someone's being groomed. That reader does dark work on y'all. So if y'all go into a reader, somebody born in 1940, 1950, she do work on y'all. And she do baneful work. Someone has ill intent, dangerous, be mindful. A doctor must reveal some information, and they will, but they will no longer be able to practice. A lawsuit, and they will go to prison. At this point, something is not going away. An Aquarius, smiling in your face and talking bad about you via text. Travel agency, blonde hair, a real estate person who has AIDS. A journalist who's about to expose this. Yep, they want somebody to be quiet about it. And this is a group. This group is from Puerto Rico. So someone's about to find their little Puerto Rico crew got AIDS, or whoever it is got AIDS. But I'm going to leave that for y'all today. Go marinate. Go self-reflect before you sit there, you want to do that. Because I'm coming through like a motherfucking wrecking ball. I'm not here to play with y'all. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you're a man and you feel like you're about to work with me, you will not ever fucking work with me. Give me my motherfucking money and leave me be. I do not want to work for none of you. I will not contract with you either. Y'all had ample little time. But then it requires me to go ahead and put out more. Now, some people, reason being why I'm not speaking on it, because a lot of people's information don't need to be spoke on. Because the only thing I asked you, spoke on in Oregon or Washington, SPOKNE or some shit like that. Wherever that is, that's who y'all try to pay to mess with my phone and my internet. Because I'm hearing Ethernet. So someone is a hacker trying to hijack some shit. Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. A earth sign masculine in particularly. He ain't surprised, but it's like what you fucking running? You ain't got no authority because you too busy trying to snake a woman. You as a fucking man trying to snake a woman shows how much of a bitch you are. You want to be a woman and you want to go put on the fucking panties? Well, go ahead and be like fucking the Jenner family. You want to have fucking bright ideas and shit. Y'all don't even know how to fucking pimp correctly. If you fucking pimping. That's dirty. How the fuck you pimping and don't know how to do this shit correct? Y'all for the face judgment. You gonna snake somebody that can be loyal and very fucking useful to organizations and companies and shit. But you want to make sure you deny them not to get help. or healthcare and all this other shit. All my shit has been violated. All 7 protected classes has been violated on my behalf. But I ain't fit to trip on y'all whole ass motherfuckers because that's some whole shit. I want to bring in the information. The Indian guy who holds information, but he ain't said shit about this court case happening. I'm just sitting here minding my business. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go tell her. But you walking past me, but don't say anything. This person is a bank teller. This person knows about your bank account. This person could be a Shriner. They could be a judge. They could work for some part of the system about something affiliated with you, and they walking by you every fucking day and ain't saying shit to you. But somebody fit the snitch. Somebody's crew about to snitch. That's crazy. How a fucking cartel snitching on all y'all hoes? Y'all must have crossed this motherfucker. And you did by lying and saying that the person wasn't gifted. Confidential information about wars and shit like that. Yeah. Bosnia. The ties we have with Bosnia. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, but this weapon shit from this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius individual, 2 men. These men are in the same sex. And they work in the same precinct. Or if not the same precinct, this is like an informant and a police officer. An FBI agent and the computer guy from the police. Like, it's same sex, okay? These motherfuckers trying to conceal that shit. Now, motherfucker, you don't like women, and it shows. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. All right. I'm gonna let you live. Let's quit giving tea, because I know more tea, and those downloads is coming in so quickly. They coming in too quick for me. Oh, let me find something to put in my system really quick. It's alright. Heartache in the